7 years into catastrophic war that sparked the world's worst humanitarian crisis, Yemen's conflict shows no signs of ending soon, and the future of an entire generation is at risk. About 3 million children are unable to attend school, according to the Red Cross, with 8.1 million needing urgent educational assistance. This report has more details.
Years of fighting mean children as old as 10 have never been to school. Their classroom has no roof, no seats, no desks. Most of the 50 small children sitting on the rubble-strewn floor have no pens or paper. But the students in this makeshift school in Hais, a village in Yemen's Hodeidah province, are still among the luckiest in the country, simply for having a teacher and a place to learn. Schools are destroyed, homes are destroyed, years go by, and there is still no chance to get a proper education. There is a huge pressure to leave school to work to support the family. Some children in Yemen are now 10 years old, and they've never had the chance to enroll in any school. If families do not have money for food or medicine and hospital fees, how can they afford education expenses? 16.2 million people, around half the population, are food insecure, and fluctuating pockets of famine-like conditions have left nearly 2.3 million children under the age of 5 acutely malnourished. Weakened immune systems also make infants liable to Yemen's devastating outbreaks of cholera and dengue fever. Most people say COVID-19 is the least of their concerns. Yemeni childhoods are ending earlier and earlier. The average age of marriage for girls in some rural areas was just 14, even before the conflict broke out, and has only dropped since, while boys as young as 11 are recruited to fight by parties on all sides of the complex conflict. Most of the children getting basic literacy and numeracy lessons in Hais had already been displaced from other areas, as families attempt to flee the fighting. According to UNICEF, the warring parties have attacked schools at least 231 times since March 2015. Civil servant salaries in some areas haven't been paid in several years, meaning many teachers and doctors effectively continue to work for free. While Yemen has about 170,000 teachers across primary and secondary schools, about 2/3 do not receive regular salaries. The teachers say that even though they don't have salaries and the conditions are harsh, they feel there is a responsibility to keep working. If they leave education, they know the disaster would be even greater. If the war continues, children in Yemen will not be able to have a better future. It has to end.